Hey guys, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another edition of Digital Devo. We are on James 3. We're going to talk about wisdom today. What is wisdom? And also, who is wisdom? I think asking that question, what is wisdom, can often be answered about with who is wisdom. By the way, I notice I do this a lot. I point upward with my finger. I don't know if I'm trying to make a point or something, but like I notice in the videos I do this a lot. So maybe that's something I need to work on. I don't know what's better than the point. I don't know if a peace sign or a Korean heart, but I will try not to do the finger pointing. We're number one. Um, let's read this and then see what kind of lessons we get today. This is James 3, verses 13 through 18. It says, "Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom. But if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder in every vile practice. But the wisdom from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. And the harvest of righteousness is sown in peace by those who make peace." So this is interesting. Of all the different little sections in James, I feel like this is something that I don't remember all that often, but I think it is so important. Um, it's some pretty strong words there, right? Demonic and unspiritual. There could be wisdom that supposedly looks like it, but is not. And so it's comparing a lot of what this kind of like earthly, fake wisdom looks like to true spiritual wisdom. And if you guys kind of know the fruit of the spirit, love, joy, patience, peace, self-control, all of that good stuff. It kind of describes a lot of that here. It says wisdom from above, from God, is pure, is peaceable, gentle, open to reason, impartial, sincere. And it's just interesting that it says that the meekness of wisdom, um, because you're wise, it doesn't mean you're a know-it-all or anything like that. In fact, you're meek, you're humble. And who does that sound like? I think in asking, hey, what is wisdom? What does that look like? I know, Proverbs and James, they're wisdom literature. I think we have to point to the person of wisdom. That is Jesus, right? Jesus is the person of wisdom. He is the one that is pure, right? He is the one that came to be meek, to be humble, to be gentle. He gave his life for us broken people and didn't even utter a word of complaint or condemnation. And so that is, I think, the model and the person that we strive to be, but also surrender our lives to in wanting this wisdom, right? And there could be so much different things that you need wisdom for, whether it's for school or for family or relationships, maybe if you have jobs, for finances, or different other areas of your life, for your spirituality, mental health, emotional health. Finding wisdom isn't about knowing a lot of things or trying to outsmart somebody or being a human Wikipedia or any of those silly things. It's about who is the person of wisdom and how can you be closer to Jesus, who will inherently, as you grow closer to Jesus, you will become a person that is pure and gentle and meek and peaceable. And also, just understand the warnings too. It says if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition, those are not things that is coming from God. Those are your own selfishness. That's earthly, and also a lot of it is it says demonic. As harsh as that is. And so for us, maybe some driven types, if you have ambitions, if you have jealousy, if you have bitterness, just realize that you know what. Right now, what am I sowing? Am I sowing the seeds uh, of the person of wisdom of Jesus, or am I just sowing earthly things, selfish things for myself? And so for today, as we wrap up, just be thinking about, hey, what does wisdom look like for you and me, and how can you pursue somebody of wisdom? And I would also challenge you as you go through the book of James, just read through that list and see, hey, like of these categories, um, would I the actions that I'm sowing right now, is it something that is selfish? Is it bitter? Is it sowing jealousy? Or is it something that's sowing meekness and gentleness, mercy and good fruits? And so that is my thoughts for today. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your beautiful November day, and we will see you next week. Thanks.